Hello everyone and welcome to Shelf Space. I'm your host Ross13 and today we are looking at the SD Shin Sonshou Gerbera. This. I had to write it down. Let's get to the box. Anyway, so this is a kit that I got I think for Christmas or something a while back, and I have just recently finished it because it requires a lot of painting, spoiler alert. But it looks pretty cool after I was done with it, so I'm excited to show it off to you guys. But first, box. So, this is part of the Bravel Battle Warriors line. So this was one of the SD lines before the Sangoku So Ketsuden, and what's it called now? SD World Heroes or something? But everything on this box is in Japanese with the exception of Bandai and Bandai 2010 made in Japan. So I had to look up the name of this thing, and even then, I'm not 100% certain if I'm right or not. Anyway, we got a cool illustration of the character there. I believe this is her brother or something in the back. You can see her holding their weapon, yada yada. On this side, same illustration as before, same text. This is number 16 in the series. Over here, we have stuff about the different eye options that you have, different things you can do. Again, all in Japanese. Then over here, same as before. And then over here, it talks about how this horse, which does not come with it, but there is actually a little paper thing that comes with it, and you can stamp it with her foot. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is a thing. And then this still had the old yen price on it, so it is centered and doesn't make me sad. Okay, enough of that. Let's take a look at the actual figure that I worked so hard on. Alright, and here she is. And as I mentioned, I did a lot of painting on her because it needed it. There was quite a few stickers, but even after that, there was a lot of details that just weren't going to be filled up. So I ended up painting most everything with the exception of some of the camera stickers and stuff. So like the headband and the little earrings and all these little gold bits here. I probably should have painted the feet and the V-fin gold to make everything match a little better, but I figured it was okay as is. The weapon was the big one that kind of bugged me because it's all this purple plastic and it was not easy to paint. As it is, I'm looking at it now and I can still see a lot of imperfections. I'm still overall pretty darn happy with how this thing came out though. It's one of the first ones where I really spent a lot of time and effort on it. I was also doing this around the same time as the Kobukai from Sakura Wars. So I guess that was just sort of the mindset I was in at the time. A little bit closer up to her. The eyes are doing a weird thing where they're kind of disappearing with the way the light is reflecting on. That's kind of interesting. Articulation is about what you expect of an older SD. You got ball jointed head with a little bit limited rotation. Ball jointed shoulder. Arm goes directly in there. And fist goes directly in there, both ball jointed but limited. You have a little bit of waist rotation and a little bit of leg but no knee and a little bit of foot. So this thing isn't exactly designed for posing, but it looks pretty good like this. Accessory wise, it comes with this neat staff thing that has a camera on it that I had to paint that in. You have an arrow, and what you can do, you disassemble this to pop it out. You take this off, put this in her hand, and then you put this like this, I guess. And basically she can go into sort of an archery pose. Which is pretty darn cool, actually. I dig it. Options can be fun. The main problem is just that you don't have a way of storing all of the weapons, at least from what I can see. So you end up with ones that will get just left behind. So overall, I really like this, but it's hard for me to give it a recommendation because it requires a lot of work. Like I said, I did a lot of painting on this, and even if I did use all the stickers, there would still be a lot of details that would have just been left out, and that's a shame. It'd be cool to see them, give us another go with some maybe more modern plastic techniques or something. I don't know. But for what it is, it's okay. But if you don't want to paint this, you may want to stay clear. Oh, let me show you the weird thing on the instructions. So first, it does come with like a comic, which is kind of cool. But yeah, you have these paper things that go on this horse, which that's kind of cool. It's a paper accessory, which is a little weird. But the thing that gets me is you have these symbols on her feet, and you're supposed to like put it in ink and then stamp them. And I'm sure there's some significance with the original story, but I am unfamiliar with Brave Battle Warriors. I've seen a couple episodes, but that was a while ago. So yeah. Oh, I guess I should also mention this is based off of the Gerbera Tetra. I think that's how it's pronounced. And I think the brother that we saw on the box might be based off of the GP04 version of the Gerbera. While she's based off of the one that was basically built or rebuilt by Neo Zeon. Though I believe she's a good guy. I don't know. I think it's a cute design and she's fun. But if you don't want to paint, you may want to stay clear. Okay, enough rambling. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Check the description below for links to my storefront where you can get official shelf space, t-shirts, and more. And yeah. Thank you again, and I'll see you the next time you invade my shelf space.